Okay, we are back live with Kim Welk from Burrow Base Camp. We're at the Cripple Creek Donkey Pasture, and we are working with Napoleon and Misty. Take it away, Kim.
We are in the process of separating a bonded pair. There we go.
There you go. Yay. Good job.
Good boy. Good job, buddy. Can you hand me a handful of, or just hand me the animal crackers and I'll grab some of those. So I don't know this donkey. I haven't met this donkey until today, earlier, and I didn't spend a whole lot of time when I first got here. So my goal is to make friends with him first. Touch. Touch. Good. Here, touch. Good.
Maybe we can give a little bit of a backstory
Touch.
on the two donkeys.
These guys are a recent owner surrender. They were living with a family, didn't have a whole lot of handling. Since they've arrived, they've had their feet done, but we did feet via sedation. And very loved donkeys, but very much kept at bay as far as only getting treats probably through a fence. So that's probably why they're comfortable with all you guys coming up to the fence. But when you get into their zone, this is where they're uncomfortable because they don't understand why you're here or what your intention is. Touch. Hey, hey, it's okay.
So I saw his back quiver.
When we touched. Touch. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Good job. Good job. Touch. Touch. Good boy. So I'm teaching him to engage with me. When he's turning his eyes and facing me, that's when he's getting rewarded. I'm not going to reach my arm out so long that he can reach his lips. I want him stepping towards me. Good boy. Touch. Good boy. And then he can have reward. So I don't want him doing anything at arm's length. I want him coming into my world. I want him stepping to me. I'm not making movement to him. He's keeping an eye on me now. He's definitely comfortable in that corner, so I'm taking note of that. He likes having the boundaries around him. Touch. Touch. Go for it. Touch. Go for it. Touch. See the quivering?
Is the snorting another sign of...
A little bit. Touch. Good.
Oh, wow. What a good boy.
Oh, you dropped that one. I prefer you didn't eat my fingers. Touch. 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 Good boy. Touch. Touch. You're okay. You remembered that one was down there. Now it was an easier reward than coming to me. Touch. Good boy. Good boy. Touch. Okay. He thinks I'm a giant fly, right? Trying to get it to come off. Touch. Good boy. Touch. Good job. So I'm going to back completely off of him for a second. Just give him a break. He came back to me, right?
Yep. Want treats.
Went back to his spot where he's comfortable. Touch. Good boy. They tell us a lot. Touch. So what's different this time?
Gloves.
He also feels safer in that corner.
Touch. Now you're gonna play two hands. Look at that. You're all right.
Rough age on him?
You know?
9.
9.
9 years old.
So he's a baby.
Good boy.
What's the donkey's expectancy?
30 to 50 years.
50 years?
57 is the oldest one I've encountered. Touch. Good boy. Touch. So I'm getting in his zone a little bit. Just put my hip up against him. I'm touching him. If he wanted out of here, he can definitely leave. His tail flapping around is a little bit of nervousness. Good boy. You saw him check in because he didn't get rewarded. He walked away. But where did he go? To his safe spot. Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. Hey, touch. Good boy. Good boy. So usually, if I'm doing treats, I'll try to remember next week. I bring a climbing chalk bag. Put the treats in because when I shove them in my pockets and stuff, I can't get them out as easily with gloves on. Touch. Good boy.
Good boy, Napoleon.
So he's probably not overly familiar with a brush. A brush is going to feel different to him than my hand does, right? You're okay. You're okay. The other thing is that I probably don't have as much time with him as I do with Hershey, although he might get forced. He's 9, he should be able to handle it. It's going to be him throwing a fit more than it is the fact that he can't mentally handle it. If he were 2, I would maybe give him a break, but since he's 9, hey. So my goal is for him not to move. We're going to touch. We're going to touch. There you go. Touch. Good boy. Good boy. Touch. Good. Touch. You're all right. You're all right. Touch. So a lot of people that get donkeys for pets
Don't realize.
won't ever go near them because they're worried about getting kicked. And so
And they're social animals, so that
you put them in pen and you're done. Good boy. Touch. Good. Good job, buddy. Peel out of green.
We haven't given them, but they did get it up there at the hotel.
You're taking lessons in
Treat? You get some more treats out
Sure.
Look at this, buddy. So, some people are not into green in food, which is why, number one, I asked permission before I went forward. My theory on grain is that I'm going to use a whole lot of grain in the beginning, but as they get better at it, my time is going to decrease and they're not going to be getting as much grain. This is a low sugar, low starch. It's not overly horrible for them, but it keeps him from traveling. here. Touch. Touch. Come on. Walk on. Good boy. Good boy. Walk on.
There's nothing in my hand.
Look, follow. Good boy. Good boy. So, he hasn't presented his right side to me at all, right?
Right.
The only side I've seen is his left. So I'm going to see how fast he takes his right side away from me. Where's your grain at, buddy? Touch. Good boy. Touch. Good boy.
So they have preferred sides of the dominant hand.
Yep. Sometimes they see better out of that one side. I'm just trying to find a spot where he is comfortable. Okay. Touch. Touch. Good. That's your spot. That's where we started. You can stay there. Here. Come here. Your mom's right there. So, from the size of the pen that I was in with Hershey to this, you can see what the difference of room makes, right? So, we can close this down further if we want to. I'm just trying to give him space so that this isn't terrible for him. If we were in the need that we had to make this happen, small, and start working with it. Yeah. Touch. 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 Good. Touch. Napoleon.
Kim, at what point do you feel that he's had enough and you reset an hour later or something?
When he stops coming around and looking at me. So when I let them out of the training pen, they'll usually run. The first time they stop and look back, that's when you know you got it. So the fact that he's still turning and looking at me,
Oh, there's a dog in the pasture.
that's all right, he'll be dead shortly.
All right, everybody, stay clear of the donkeys while they're running. This is why we don't like off-leash dogs. Very dangerous. Donkeys don't know the difference between a dog and a coyote, and they are very, very protective. Yes. Dangerous for the rest of us. Everybody walk.
Okay, we need to pause our live and we need for safety. Okay, we're coming back. Sorry about the interruption. We actually had a loose dog from the neighborhood that got into the pasture, and the donkeys went after the dog, which they are prone to do because coyotes are a natural predator to them. They chased the dog off the property, but in the process of chasing, Calypso had leggings on for the flies, and one of her legs snapped and she was tangled up. So we just brought her into a smaller area, used everything that we just talked about as far as natural barriers to get her into a smaller area and a safe spot. Gave her a bit of reward when she came in and got her leggings off. So sorry for the interruption. Safety of the donkeys is number one for us, and we needed to make sure that she was safe. So You're a good girl. Yeah. And you want more grain now that you're in, huh? Good job. So we're back with Napoleon. He's back eating his bowl of grain. He thought I went away. He's not convinced that I haven't gone away. It's all right. It's all right. So if I bring this one in, I can make him smell too, right?
This is Napoleon's mom, Misty.
He's fine. It's okay to be apart for 2.5 seconds of your life. You can still see him. So this is a very real lesson in bonded pairs. Because she's pretty worked up about the fact that she's not with him. She's probably also feeling kind of left out over the fact that she doesn't have any grain. So now where are you going to go? Okay. Touch. Touch. Good boy. So I just smalled my area down a lot, right? I'm watching with him because I don't know if he's going to kick me. I'm now in a much smaller area. I'm fairly confident that I can get up and over this panel if I need to. But I would just want to make sure that I'm staying, especially since he's now protecting food. I want to make sure that I'm not going to get injured. So we're going to keep working on touch. Touch. Oh boy. He's actually more calm right now, right? Because I've eliminated a whole bunch of area that he has to keep track of. So he's more comfortable in the smaller area too than he was in the bigger area because he was moving around, watching smells, he's listening to stuff that's happening. His mom's closer, and he's feeling pretty confident right now. So, based on the fact that he's feeling confident, we're going to work on halter. Okay. Touch. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Touch. 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 It's all right. Good boy. Good boy. So, there's one. Second should be better, right? There's two. Help if I didn't have a twist in your nose, huh? There you go. Here's three. Touch. So I'm going to let him reward because we just did that 3 times. Good boy.
So Mama's coming up to you too.
She knows the food piece of it. She doesn't know the rest of it that comes with it quite yet. She's watching. They learn from each other. Touch. So because of him being new and because the haltering thing is new, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it 3 times. You saw how he responded the first time. It's all right. Good boy.
Good boy. Good boy, Napoleon.
Good job, buddy. Touch. So right here where he's turning away from me, the head turned around that way, that's danger zone. He's trying to figure out how to kick me. So I'm keeping control of his head right now. Two. Three. So had I tried to do his halter when we were still in that bigger spot, it probably would have been, I probably could have done it. It would have been much more of a rodeo for me. Because I would be chasing him all the way around so that he could get back to the spot, right? Now that he's in his spot and he doesn't have any place to move from his spot, he's letting me work with him pretty nicely. I'm going to show you, because I guarantee he's going to give me a ride. Maybe. Touch. Touch. It's all right. It's all right. Good boy. Good boy. Touch. Good job. Here. So, a little bit apprehensive of the lead rope, right? So I'm just going to let it sit there. I want him to figure out to reward himself. They get in it eventually. Are you angry, Napoleon? Good boy. You're all right. You're all right. Good boy. So there's his reward. Touch. 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 Okay, lead rope's on. What did we talk about the lead rope? Where am I not putting it? Around my head? Around my hands? Not making sure everything is not tied around me, right? When I give a donkey his space back, he's going to take advantage of the space. He knows this space because he's been in here every day. He knows every corner of the space and he knows exactly where he can go to get away from me. So we'll see how fast he takes me there. Touch. They don't know pressure and release until we teach them pressure and release. And the first time that he's going to get it is when I'm able to hold on and he doesn't take off on me. Good boy. Walk on. Walk on. Good boy. Good job. Good boy. Touch. Walk on. Okay. Okay. So I like that he's checking in with me. He wants his mom. I'm going to tell her how bad it is. How terrible this lady is that can't see him. Come on. Walk on. Walk on. Give me your arm. Come with us. Shiva. Walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Walk on. Walk on.
Hello.
Walk on. Walk on. So he didn't bolt too badly. Could have been a lot worse. What I want to figure out now is that when I have him here, is he going to let me touch his sides or only his head? Good boy. Touch. So, at this stage of the lead rope, I'm going to work with him over and over again to be able to approach right here and have him stand. Touch. Good boy. You're doing a very good job. You're doing a very good job. Good job. Walk on. So when you're first teaching him control, and you're teaching him to lead, we know that he doesn't love his right side right now. I'm not going to push too hard on his right side, because if I take him over there, he's probably not going to be comfortable with it, right? So I can teach him to follow me around, going to the left. I want his head coming with me. Good boy. Good told you to be done with him, then I'm going to back my way out, right? I'm in a precarious position because I'm not in my small spot anymore. So he's not going to get undone until he stands for me. Touch. All right. Can you tell Mommy to go away? Huh? This is my turn, Mom. Touch. Touch. So I may not get him in the steps of the lead rope coming off first. I can release the pressure on the lead rope. And release the pressure on the halter. Touch. Good boy. So I wanted him to check in with me. And he did just that. So I would call that a really good training session with him. He went from me touching him and his skin crawling, right? To we just walked in a pretty big open space. Am I taking him out on the street? Probably not today. But it's reinforcement and it's consistency. So if we did that 4 or 5 more times, he's going to have it nailed pretty fast. Questions? Come here, buddy. Did you see him? Did you see him? He did a real good job.
Wow.
Good boy. Yeah, you can have that.
No, there's a snake in it.
She's not scared of that. Touch. You're okay. So, I want to make sure it's positive. I'm not going to get in his world anymore. But we did halter a lot because I ended up taking it off too. You want it back on?
Yeah, really don't need that. Take Misty's off right.
Easy ways with haltering. We know now that he's capable of getting it on, right? We know that we probably need to go to a smaller area. So if he's getting the opportunity to go out, I would make it that he's going out this gate right here. And then until he has his halter on, he's not allowed to go through the gate. He's going to learn real fast with that halter on and to stand for it. So the more that you can be consistent, the more that you can teach him structure to something. It's 5 seconds of practice and he's done for the day. We took probably 20 minutes with him to do what we used to. 25 minutes maybe. Here, good boy! And he's very engaged with me. Sometimes I provided food, but he didn't need that much food. What about you, sister? Yeah, you're coming. You're coming. Come on. Come on. You're okay. You're okay. Touch. Touch. That's operator. I can't do that on halters. So, she and I haven't really made friends. I approached her a lot differently, right? That was in event of an emergency handle. But I want to be her friend. Touch. She says, my little boy got a whole lot of food and you haven't given me anything. Anytime you take the halter off, 3 times, quick on and off, this reinforces it. Here you go, girl. have my grain. You gotta let me touch you. Touch. Yeah, you're not gonna kick me. I'm gonna keep control of your butt. Touch. Good girl. Touch.
Kim, in your experience, the tail waggling is for multiple reasons, but
She's giving me a warning. Touch. You're okay. Yeah. Her biggest issue right now is she doesn't want to share the food. I'm not going to steal your food. I'm not. Touch. Yep. Touch. 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 So, food may not be her best training because she's super protective of the food. And so she's worried that I'm going to take her food. And so she's protecting the food from me. And so I'm probably not going to get very far. Touch. Yeah. Yeah. You're okay. Good girl. Touch. She's definitely more protective of self than he was. Pretty typical of a mom. They don't want to let their guard down. Because she's worried about taking care of him too right now. There's 2. There's 3. Good girl. Touch. Touch. Now you're going to let me take it off and you can be done. So I'm going to go slow with her and I'm going to end my session right there because I've got her standing nicely right now and I want to make sure it ends on a positive. Because I took the food away, I don't have any means of rewarding other than telling her that she did a good job. Good girl. Touch. Good girl.
Good job, Misty.
Touch. Good girl.
good girl.
Good girl.
So she's watching me. Good girl. Hi. Yeah, good job. Good job.
That was great.
They're good donkeys. They're good donkeys. You are. You're gonna lift up your feet for Megan and Cassie, okay? Yeah? No more sedation.
Did it.
You just did it.
You're all done.
They really are smart.
Touch. Good girl. Good girl.
Well, if you haven't figured out, we have 2 new donkeys that we are going to be integrating into the herd. And
You
they're
get to go
working
play with
on
friends.
socialization and just kind of getting used to the rest of the herd. We have them separated. Thank you to Kim for working with them today.
Thanks, Kim.
They're gonna do great. So we can work with these guys again next week. if you're coming back next week, we'll do more hands-on, and I'll coach from outside and help you guys to do that. Good girl. Touch. You're all right. You're all right. You're not going to kick me anymore.
Does anybody have any questions for Kim before we end our session? Did you guys learn a lot today?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Thank you.
Are we ready to do some hands-on stuff next week? If you can come back?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to thank everybody who tuned in for our live feed. Kim is still right here. Would you like to say anything?
I don't think so. Thanks very
You're
much for
good.
coming out, and it's really fun to see people that are interested in wanting to handle properly and to learning to handle. It was fun that we had these guys to work with here, because you got to see kind of the extremes of Hershey, who's really, really good at being handled, to ones that we can make into the next Hershey. So it'll be fun to watch them transform, but they're really great donkeys, so it's going to be fun.
That's awesome. And for anybody who doesn't know, Burro Base Camp is an amazing donkey rescue and rehabilitation, correct? You
Correct.
Rehabilitate. Can you give some information about Burro Base Camp real quick?
Burro Base Camp is a rescue located in Kiowa, Colorado. We bring in donkeys from various situations, kill pens, sale barns, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, owner surrenders, law enforcement involvement, different things, but we take care of their health and hoof needs primarily, and then we work on getting them through these steps as well, so that they learn to trust people and help to find them good, trusted homes where they can live out and have a successful life away from what they've been exposed to.
How many donkeys have you found homes for since you started?
We took it over in August of 2021, and we've placed just over 200 donkeys.
That is amazing. Thank you for everything that you do for donkeys. Thank you for your help today. And if people want to learn more about Burro Base Camp, adopting a donkey, please visit burrowbasecamp.com.
Yes.
All right.
Perfect.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for tuning in, everyone.